Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Slim Brother, and today it's demo time. Today in demo time, to get into the mood for this month's upcoming game, and probably game of the year, Red Dead Redemption, we're going to try out a game called Call of Juarez. Of Call of Jerez, if it is actually pronounced with a J. This particular game is called Call of Juarez Gunslingers. And that is what we'll be trying today, as I said earlier. This is a demo, not the full game. If I like the demo, I will get the full game. In order to, get in the mood for the 26th for Red Dead Redemption 2 True West. I'm gonna try it on normal. Let's see what it is. Let's see how good it is. Kansas, 1910. Groceries and books.
Easy, boy.
Bull's Head. Howdy, boys.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Bushwhack.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Let's see, boy. Once upon a time in Stinking Springs, Silas Grave arrived Greaves. I call him Grave, which is an awesome name for a cowboy. Alright, boys. Let's see what this has to offer.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an
Sweet.
abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Stinking Springs.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Come the fuels off, boy. Pretty oversaturated. Pretty dark too. Press O. See
You're
card.
herd, Pat. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Oh, kind of a funny style, ain't it?
Who's that?
Is he with us?
You earn experience by killing enemies. You need it for leveling up and gaining extra abilities.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Can I, like, ride a horse to get there? Of course not. Yes.
Fire at will! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Q to enter concentration.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
What the hell, boys? Ah, damn. Ah, sweet.
You yellow bastard!
Ricochet.
I'm putting you down!
Really put him down, boy?
You're dead!
Control, duh.
Time to die!
Oh. Bloody hell.
Watch out! He's one of them!
He's right behind us!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads
They
cut
send
off.
these some bitches running!
Take the seat. You level up. Open skills menu. You have 1 skill point to spend here now. Select any of the 3 skill categories and then purchase its leftmost skill. Sure.
He can't take us.
Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Man, if you don't aim, holy shit, you get absolutely nothing. It's called double tapping, boy. Bam.
I'll flank it!
Here's some bullets.
You ain't going nowhere!
I must say, I actually like the gunplay a bit. I'm going through bullets fast, however. Long shot.
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Avoid lethal
Not a
shots.
bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
You can avoid lethal shots only when your sense of death is fully charged. Avoid the bullet by using A to dodge left or D to dodge right. Holy shit, I can pick up the guns. It's nice to be stuck. Asshole.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do you?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah.
6-shooter against a ranger.
I'm here.
That was useless.
Hold on.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
I hit him.
Boy,
Someone shoot that bastard. Now you're.
what's that? Of course it explodes. Red. And it's in a video game.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots.
Truth be told,
in the
things weren't
window.
much better behind the house.
Alright, how do I get behind? Oh, there.
Watch your flank.
No, no, no. This is the house.
I cut their numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
I'm putting you down.
First time where you are, boy.
You can't hide forever.
I can?
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Time to die.
Don't sit out in the
It
open
was
like
a bit
that.
of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Yeehaw for that, boy. Thanks.
And like that,
You
I was
all be
inside,
dead, you bastards.
none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave,
Deader than a rat in a
and
trap.
upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
Do you myself.
Taking a
How
secret,
about
boy.
that? Huh? You like that?
Sweet. Smart as a whip.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
Where'd he come from?
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on
I
coming.
can keep this up all day. I think I got one.
Oh man, do I love rifles.
Where the hell Garrett get to? He's missing one leg.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Man, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up, man. Damn, Charlie.
Kill him for Christ's sake.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention."
Oh, well, shit.
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Cue to breach the door.
Those poor sons of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Got you, boy.
Oh, F to fucking fuck up people from like close up. Why can't I like take his axe? Must say, there's a very particular style to this game.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, it's true. It.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Show yourself, coward.
You show yourself first, coward. Who's the coward here? The ones that doesn't show himself with righteous cause, or the ones that stand behind shit?
I had the stables within my reach. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
Sounds good to me.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Sounds like fun. Proud, handsome, ham-handed. There's gonna be a shootout. Ooh, Silas.
You challenged him to a showdown.
That was awesome.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
That's actually cool. It's like a rattlesnake. Keep your enemy in focus. Mouse. Space to continue. Boy, I've got bad news for you. When your opponent reaches for their gun, press mouse button left to draw your weapon, aim with mouse, and then shoot with mouse button left. Oh. Ah, shit, boy! First shootout, I fucking died. Well, that's it, folks. No, that's not all she wrote. Yeah, I've done this a little minute before. Actually involves some skill. For the body. For your nutsack!
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Body shot. Yes, I like shooting chickens.
And stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning. My throat's a mite dry, however, and I'm in need of some lubrication.
Alright. For a first mission, was it fun? Yes, it was. It was action-packed. Alright, let's break this down. Location. The older voice of Silas Greaves. I think he's older here. He has longer hair than I saw in that showdown, for instance. So, the story is, how far I can see, told through the eyes of Silas Greaves. Okay, main character established. This guy used to run with outlaws, now he's a bounty hunter. That's at least what we get, what we hear, what we see. Now, how does the story go? Apparently, you sit in a bar and you tell it to other people how it really went. Okay, that's way of storytelling. Now it's a rough voice, but doing it. Of that does it. Sorry, nice voice that does it. And that's all there is to the story, really, so far I know. So the little story nuggets we get are nice. Those, how would you call that? What the fuck is that even? Those little boxes you get on your screen when you get to know something about a certain character. That deepens the character out without actually knowing them. You know a bit of their quirks. For instance, that fake sheriff that we shot, or actually that hit me with a pan on the back of the head, is handsome and proud, but ham-handed. Well, okay, good to know that things. I think that is a way that they say that in order for you to understand your enemy so you can beat them. At least, that's what I think this game is doing. Alright, art style. The 2D art, as you can see here, is awesome. I like it, it's dark, it's gritty. Then you have the 3D art style. It's very saturated, which, if you look at what you would think of a Western, might not be what you expect to get. I get this weird ass Borderlands vibe from it, right? That is, at the moment, the kind of thing I'm going to compare it to in art style department. Only Borderlands is a bit more wacky. They have thicker lines in places, and they are a little more cartoonish. This is still pretty. This is what I would call cartoonish. Hands are bigger, guns look realistic enough. They have black lines in places. I'm gonna show. Yeah, okay. Can we? Damn it. Oh, nice. Called Juarez. That's good. So, right. Now I'm going to return to the menu. Really quickly. Wait, no, then I'm going to start all over again. Really, they have these thin black lines everywhere, even between shading. That's at least what I saw. And that is nice. I think this is a very good particular style for this kind of game. If you choose a more realistic style, would this work? No, I don't think so. I think the style is nice. The gunplay, I like it, only the enemies don't drop fast enough. You know, it doesn't feel like the guns have the kick you would expect them to have. They get this, oh, you did it! kind of vibe to it, to shooting someone. Like, oh man, you actually shot the bastard. Good job on you. Here, have some XP. Well, XP isn't actually needed in a game like this. In my mind, at least. Right? It does help. But without the XP, without the, oh, if you do this, you get this. If you find this, you do that. It doesn't necessarily deepen the game or make me want to play it even more. It isn't bad, but it isn't something I like. My brother has a gripe against putting RPG elements in everything, and my opinion is that some games don't need it, but do it nonetheless. And this feels like one of those games. But because this is the beginning, this is a demo. Because this is a demo, sorry, I talk fast sometimes. I can't really judge that part of the game yet. Does it run nicely? Yes, it does. I think the graphics are nice. I think it runs nice. The gunplay, meh. The only gripe is the bodies don't really fall that fast. I haven't really stopped to look at the poses of my dead enemies because it's kind of a fast game. Gameplay is kind of like, woo, woo, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Also because, you know, I need to do this. I don't really have time to look at everybody. I mean, if I look at everybody, then you guys are gonna be like, this is guy a coroner? No, I'm not. I just like to look how dead my enemies are, or shoot them multiple times. It's also really nice to know that when that is the one thing that's nice to know that helps with those bodies that fall faster when they die, fall slower when they die. Sorry, it's because you actually know that they are dead, so you don't waste the amount of bullets on them. But I don't think that you need to manage your bullets, your bullets that hard as you would, in fact, in games like just played it, goddamn. Metro. In Metro, for instance, it is really hard to get bullets, and I don't think that this game will be that. But again, I cannot fully judge that because this is a demo. Is there anything else to talk about? Menu? Options? The things I picked up? The nuggets of truth? Well, I picked those up, right? But they all say locked. Okay. Cannot see them until you buy a full game. Achievements. Opens the thingy. Nope. Nope. Help and options. So we have how to play, which says weapons. You can look at all the weapons, which is a nice addition. Concentration says what concentration does. Shows skills. Sense of death. Points. Oh, you actually have a list of how many points something is worth. Combos. You willing? Switch between enemies. I was reading that. Experience points. Nuggets of truth. In story mode, keep an eye out for bits of lore hidden in each level. These nuggets of truth will shed some light on the real story of the Wild West. These notes of authenticity will add depth and dimension to the characters and places you encounter. They give you additional experience points too. The amount of experience will depend on the rarity of the discovery. Visit the Nuggets of the Truth section menu. Review all items you have found. You can pick up a special skill, Truth Seeking, to help you track those secrets, which are otherwise a bit hard to locate. Full stories and places. Alright, that's fine. Story mode. of course. Arcade. That's, I think, how much. It's just like a shooting challenge. Duel challenge. Duel challenge. This one did. This proto hits more points in your loop for your final score, but only if you kill him honorably. You can't live with a dishonorable resolution. You can retry the duel, but at the cost of a life. Those who are able to beat all the animals earn extra points for life saved. Okay, so 15 duels. Oh, alright. Because this is a demo, I can't fully review everything. The audio is pretty basic. Subtitles, volume, video. Alright. Tutorials on permanent waypoints. Okay. Points visualization. Dual counters, crosshairs. Actually, it'd be really nice to take off those points, because those points are, I don't need them. Controls, key bindings, insert mouse, mouse sensitivity. Actually, could bring that down a bit. Oh, that's it for the menu. Not much to say. I'm not really like, oh man, such a nice menu. I like the art in the background. Really Wild Wild West thingy, you know. Kind of gritty. Actually, it reminds me a little bit, and then a little bit, of Darkest Dungeon, but like the faintest. It also has this kind of, same shading to it, you know, same lighting / same shading to it. You see the smoke trails move. Apparently, that does do that, and it, well, gives the kind of feeling of the Wild Wild West. Makes you interested. Immerses you before you play the game. So, what kind of score would I give the demo of Call of Juarez Gunslingers? I would say a 7.5. I would settle on an 8, but I think a 7.5 is fine. It is not the best demo I've ever played. I've played better demos. Does it offer replayability for the demo? Not in particular fashion. I mean, you need to hear Silas's bullshit every time you restart. I mean, I literally wanted to show you guys something, and I thought, no, wait, I need to listen to him again. I need to walk. Not that the action doesn't go fast enough, it's just his talking is little sequence, little movie thing before you get there. I mean, it's probably skippable, but I'm not even gonna try. What else is there to note? Or is that all? I actually think that 7.5 would really rounds out everything. It's not a masterpiece as far as demos go. I mean, this is not the game, but it's the demo and what I see of the game. Why does it get points down? How do you say that? Why is it 7.5 and not an 8 or a 9 or a 10? It's because I don't really feel it with the skills and stuff, and the slow fall, and the things I've said before. Give it a 7.5 instead of a 10. So everyone, thank you for watching this demo time, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get Call of Juarez Gunslingers myself, and we'll turn it into a Let's Play. So everybody, thank you for watching again, and you will see us, or me in this case, next time. Keep it groovy.